Nigel.cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Chuckabutties, yesterday afternoon, the result was declared for the election of the Equity General Secretary for 2025 to 2030. So a question for you all. Is it true to say it's not what you say, but what you don't say that often really counts? Hello, Chuckabutties. Welcome. Thank you for joining me, Nigel.cecil, along with my very good friend Hilary, as we present these videos, often reflecting on your behalf, your comments, views, observations and questions. Quite often as well relating to equity. Equity, the trade union for professional actors, variety, entertainers and other creatives across the United Kingdom. And the opening question for this video, it's not what you say, but what you don't say that often really counts. Those of you who have watched our last video will know that on your behalf we highlighted some, observations you might make about the current ballot to elect the Equity General Secretary for the period of office from 2025 to 2030. Two candidates, Paul W. Fleming and Ricky Ash. And the counting of the ballot took place yesterday afternoon, and Paul W. Fleming was acclaimed as the candidate who won re-elected as the Equity General Secretary, where 81% of those members voted in favour of Paul Fleming. Surely that deserves congratulations and acclaim, and we, without any hesitation, have to join in with the chorus of others saying, well done, Paul Fleming, and all the support you've generated amongst the membership. But then, of course, it comes to, it's not what you say, but what you don't say that often really counts. Because, naturally, if you're an organisation, you want to present things that are in a positive light. And we don't blame anyone for doing so, do we, Hilary? But in doing that, is it really saying what is transparently correct? 81% of those voted for Paul Fleming. And we really as well, no, it's not really, we ought to say to Ricky Ash, well done for putting your head above the parapet. So acclaim to Ricky Ash as well. But now to Paul Fleming, 81%. As we say, we don't blame anyone for presenting in that way. We need a positive light. But look at the figures. Will equity equally demonstrate to the members what that 81% means? That's what you're asking, because it was 81% of 12.4% of the members. We'll put some of the figures on the screen. And we have to say, we're doing our best to make sure that all our facts, all our information is correct. But if you see something where we've misspoken or misshown, please let us know. Now, this information on the screen, we're getting from the Equity website. We took them earlier this morning, didn't we, Hilary? So we're basing our information on the current Equity website and what's on there. 81% of 12.4%. Well, if you turn the clock back to when Paul Fleming was first elected as the Equity General Secretary, it was 69% of 16%. 69% of 16%. Now compare all the figures. 81% of 12.4%, down, but a higher percentage, 69% of 16%. So the returns are up. So what does that indicate? Well, overall, it indicates that member engagement is down by 22.5%. 22.5%. Surely that's a cause for concern. And the personal vote for Paul Fleming, it might seem an insignificant amount, but it's only down by 5%. 5% after 5 years. Now, come on, someone will be saying, you ought to call Paul Fleming out. No, because it's actually not directly related to Paul Fleming. Because to be fair, if I was running the Equity Council, if we were, yes, Hillary, indeed, Donald Trump, eat your heart out, if we were to do that, we'd want Paul Fleming on our side, because the determination, the commitment and the energy with which they convey and put across the ideology that drives equity at the moment, that socialist, radical, progressive ideology, well, you have to acclaim it. It's absolutely marvellous. We'd love Paul Fleming to be on our side. But when it comes to equity, and now that engagement is down 22.5%, after 5 years, Paul's only doing what the Equity Council say, following their policies and directions. Surely that's what's happening. And if that's what they are doing, then the buck stops with the council. And so when it comes to congratulations and acclaim, is the council now becoming more out of touch in representing the general membership of Equity? Because when one says congratulations, well, you congratulate somebody for a wedding. Congratulations on getting married. Everyone coming together, comrades in unity. But if it appears a divorce is underway, where a group is distancing themselves to representing the greater majority of the members, is it a case of congratulations? What do you think? Do get in touch and let us know. And remember the question, it's not what you say, but what you don't say that often really counts. That's the information. Those are the questions. And we welcome your comments, getting in touch with us. So there we are. What do you think? Do let us know. And until next time, as always, when it comes to good art, good work in showbiz, better keep your fingers crossed. Professional solidarity, comrades, together.
Please hit the subscribe button and join us again, because together every viewer helps. Thank you.
If you're not already a member, join Equity, the trade union for professional actors, variety entertainers and other creatives across the United Kingdom.